Hello everyone, welcome back to Simrai Fashion Academy YouTube channel once again for another interesting tutorial on this channel. So today's tutorial will be focusing on how to make an illusion bustier, which you are seeing on the thumbnail right there. So here I have my basic bodice front and I have my basic bodice back, and I've already drafted everything from the shoulder to the waistline. Okay, so I'm drafting the waist line for you. So the main focus of this tutorial is to show you how to create that illusion for front and back together with the loops. Okay, of course we are going to have a loop at the back as well. So right now I'm going to concentrate on the front part of this drafting. So the front part of this drafting, this is the center front line. So I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, which is dividing my shoulder seam line by 2. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, and drop your comments on the comment section and your suggestions as well. So if you don't know how to draft a basic bodice pattern, you need to know how to draft a basic bodice before you follow up with this tutorial. So we have a detailed video on how to make a basic bodice on this channel. You can scroll down on the Simrai Fashion Academy channel to learn how to do that. So once I've connected my shoulder seam line to the bust point, next I'm going to do is to rotate my bust radius. Okay, the rotation of this bust radius is very important to me because I use it a lot to determine how exposed or how close the bust should be. And most importantly, I also use it too in my padding of my bustier. It guides me on the padding of my bustier as well. So now we want to start up creating our neckline. So the neckline we are creating right here, I have the picture on my phone. So I just want to check out what we are making right here, so we'll be able to do that accordingly. So right here and then we are going to create our illusion neckline. So the illusion neckline, from what I'm seeing right here, we are going to step up from the center front by 1 inch. Okay, and once we step up from the center front by 1 inch, we are going to come at the chest line. We are going to come in by 2 inches because this illusion is actually so big, as I can see. And I want you to also note that it has a yoke. We have a yoke neckline right here, so we'll come in by 3 inches for our yoke neckline. So let me quickly create my yoke neckline first. So from here I'm going to create my neckline. This is my new neckline at 3 inches, and from here I'm going to come down by 1 inch, and I'm going to create my neckline first. Okay, my neckline first. So I'm positioning my ruler. If you know your ruler cannot give you what you want, simply freehand it. Okay, if your hand can give you an accurate, you can see I got it right there. So I freehanded my neckline, and it's time for us to create what we have for our yoke neckline. So for our yoke neckline, we are going to come up. For our illusion neckline, I'm going to come up by 1 inch right here. Can you see that? So the width of our illusion from that point, I go back to the picture. Okay, it's going to run to nothing. Okay, and it's going to terminate right to the 1 inch below. Okay, just on the mid armhole. So this is what I'm going to do now. I'll bring in my pattern ruler right away, and I'm going to create. Okay, this is how I position my pattern ruler. Okay, so I'll be creating the neckline. But before I do that, so for us to get this accurately, I need to take the from the shoulder line. I need to create the neckline from the shoulder line. So from the shoulder line, 6 inches is standard. Okay, so I mark out my 6 inches and I draw my neckline. So that is going to guide me to the illusion neckline. Okay, so I think this is better. So on the illusion neckline now, I'll just connect what I have right here with my pattern ruler. I'll just come like this. Can you see? I am taking the inner curve because I actually need this to be curvy, just as it is on the thumbnail. So this is what I have right there. From that 1 inch up from under bust, we come back here and we return here, and we are good to go, and we are done. So everything I have here on this dotted line, you can see the bust is being exposed just as it is right there on the picture. So that is the illusion. So now I'm going to contour my upper bust. So to contour the upper bust, I'm going to, from this line and this line, I'll be sharing 0.75. I'll bring it down here. 0.75. I'll bring it down here, and I'll contour my upper bust line like this. Okay, so now I'm also going to move the other neckline. I'm going to move it so it runs right into the bust line, into the armhole. So if it runs right into the armhole as I'm doing right now, what does that mean to us? It means we are not going to replace this dart. So I have it running into the armhole, so I still have all of this as my yoke neckline. So it's time for me to contour the under busts, because we are done with what we have on top right here. So from the under bust line, usually you take your under bust circumference, divide by 4, and whatever thing that is remaining, you are